Oh, another bag. Another zip tie. I don't want more zip ties.
Shall we play? It's like pass the parcel. When the music stops, the person who gets to open the bag wins.
This is not professional, Arthur.
Why?
Because I'm not opening with big enough tools.
Would you like me to go and get you some
I
big
don't know. It smells like Oris. It smells like kind of soapy Oris.
Doesn't smell a lot like Oris.
But like the buttery part.
Yeah. It's more like soap when you've had it for a few days, it wasn't very expensively perfumed and the fragrance has worn off.
Wait, has it got any hazards? Any
No.
turn?
It's fine.
Oh yeah.
No, not
So you can bathe in
not
it.
single hazard, yeah.
Are you getting that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Feels like I'm a purveyor of
It
some
does.
sort of.
It does
because
look
you are
It's like
allowed to stick
is
your
it
hands
making
in
some
doesn't
stock
mean you
stock
should.
photos of
something Colombian.
and you type in a man delicately caresses the powder that he's just spent
You'll get us arrested.
ages transporting across the border.
You want to smell this, Roshni?
I do.
It's not a lot going on. It's a component, exactly. I think it smells like skin cream that's not very well perfumed. After it's a few months old and you realise you should have used it up
Like
earlier.
stearic acid or something.
Myristic acid.
Oh. Yeah, it does.
Mm.
You get less
Stuck
of the
his hands
plastic.
in
You
it,
get less of
is
the
that
plastic.
right?
though.
Yeah, but you do still have that base smell. That's interesting.
Mm.
There we are. What do I do now?
Is this wee little guy supposed to be
Wash it.
here?
No, it's supposed to be down in the kitchen cabinet. Thank you very much, Roshni. You are a hero. Well, it's
Oh, was it?
the kitchen cabinet that's in
Yeah.
the lab. Yeah,
Okay.
not actually in the kitchen. Because why would we keep the kitchen cabinet in the kitchen when we can keep it in the lab? He's gone again. Spring school next week.
Okay, I take it back. Rose Givco is nice.
Givco. Givaudan. What's with this Givco?
Because it's they're giving things.
Okay. Yeah, these are materials which are. Roshni has prepared them all beautifully. Got the kits all ready for next week.
Can
In the studio.
Can I push them?
As long as they stay in the same rank and file.
Okay.
Was this one of your candles?
Yeah, that can happen.
So I need to basically.
Frankincense.
Yeah, it's an incense thing. In fact, this is for. It's rolling? Okay, well I won't say whose it is then.
Right, can I smell it? Thank you. This is for something. It's interesting you get frankincense from here.
I'm quite well.
only
I
just
am
made
not
it.
unearthed that.
I only just made it a few days ago, so it's a bit needs to cure a bit. But
I would say that out of anything, I'm well tuned to frankincense.
you
I
Catholic?
think it's because I'm so godly. Yeah.
Were you taken to some sort of Catholic upbringing?
No.
Okay.
My mum was a hippie.
Oh. So where did you experience incense? Oh, that sort of incense.
Hippie incense. It's the same incense as in a different context.
It's just a different culture, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because Nick went to a Catholic school as well. And it's funny when you get people in the room who all smell. If you smell like woods and incense together, and they just go, "Ooh, confessional."
Well, it's like
Yeah,
if you give someone beats Damascone, if they had a mum who liked red wine, they'll say it's wine usually, and if they were into gardening, they'll say roses. And if they had a father who had cigars, they'll say tobacco.
Of course, their dads could have liked red wine, and their mums
That's true.
could have liked smoking
All the way around.
cigars.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Our household, me and I don't smoke cigars anymore, but I used to because I never smoked cigarettes. But I went, I just fancied smoking cigars because he would. Anyway, well, what's in there? Oh, is that my bit of the?
I mean, I just
Oh, no.
used it to smell it because.
Well, let us get out some of the new scent strips, or the old ones. Old
They're
ones.
biggies.
Oh, these are biggies.
This is
Big ones. We've got small ones.
no biggie.
No, they're. Here they are. No, they're the big ones.
Why are they spotty?
They are from the coffee industry. They've got leftover bits of. They don't.
You know,
smell
it's like
fine.
terrazzo.
Like what?
Terrazzo.
No, I don't know what that is.
Terrazzo is the style of tiling found in some Italian villages, which looks just like that. Yeah.
Like a terrace. Okay, got you. Right.
They usually have bigger bits baked in.
Okay.
I know what you mean.
Yes.
I know what you mean as well. Yeah, it does look like that. But I thought I wanted some
Or
posts.
gobstoppers. The outside of a gobstopper.
You're right.
We're speckled. Specks.
No, you've lost me there. I don't really know my
Look up
sweets.
Gobstopper.
Big gobstoppers with never mind. Here.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Read 3.
I can't count to 3. Well, I can. Yes, we need.
Well, this is the most
start
special
to
one. Are we
see.
doing it first? Okay, I guess that's actually the.
Let's start and then see.
That's when
how
people. That's when most people are going to be viewing.
actually
isn't it?
pay attention. Yeah.
So this is. Well, actually, I'm not going to say what it is first. I'll just.
Get our impressions.
This is the first time I've smelled it today as well. Well, first time for a long time.
Mmm.
It's almost too strong at 1%.
All right. What this is the top off school milk when it's a little bit too warm to have left it out in the playground where it was served.
Is this your dig at the material?
No, not at all. This is how much I really didn't like school milk though. So it because they forced us to drink it
This.
at our school. I had bad school milk memories.
I feel like I overused the word in our last video, Sarah, which I haven't yet to upload, which is animalic. But this does smell like something animalic. It smells like something
Which bit of the
a bit rude.
animal?
Like it smells like it would be in Excretions Magnifique.
Sécrétion.
I love how you
magnifique.
renamed it to your
Yes.
purposes.
Sécrétion. Sécrétion.
I mean, regardless.
Is that not what I called it?
You called it excretion.
Excretions. It may as well be called
Okay.
It might as well.
that. Excretions, man. Yeah.
If I say green and caramelic,
I'm thinking fluffy and creamy. Actually, not so
Creamy,
fluffy, it's
creamy,
kind of
creamy.
rich and creamy. And
Yeah.
it is the cream off the top of the milk, I think, but a little bit warm, so it's on the verge of maybe turning.
I get a bit more-
cheesy.
you like a triple Alcestri extra note as well.
I would describe this as acrid.
If I try.
Acrid?
Would you?
What?
Oh.
That's. We don't use that word here.
And there
not-
goes the ponytail. Like acrid.
What is this a material?
Yeah.
What's the material?
Well,
You can say no.
yeah, it's bamboo ketone, which
such a
was
shame.
the name of it. Well, I don't know how if we actually use that name. It's 2,3-methyl nonanedione, and it's taken a while to get hold of because no one knew what it was called, and for some reason, it wasn't listed on anyone's site, anyone's distribution sites. So for some reason, you just had to look manually, managed to find it. And
Now you've told me it's bamboo.
well, that's
like
what
it a
they.
bit more.
That's
yeah.
what it was named.
Do you see the kind of when you say acrid? Do you mean sort of like a sharp green?
See, I really don't get any acridity. Is that a word? Acridity from it.
I'm now starting to second guess what I described as
Green.
acrid.
It's like grass as well. It's like caramelized grass.
Caramelised grass that's been in someone's belly button for too long.
There's no pleasing him.
You might like caramelised grass that's been in somebody's belly button for too long. You
Never
know,
say
not
never.
He didn't say he didn't like it, did he?
Just a comment. No, yeah, it wasn't there.
Yes. Wasn't a judgment.
No.
It
Oh,
was mere
yeah.
description.
Mm.
Okay.
Anyway, that's first time that I've smelled that in quite a few years. So
Okay. I'm very pleased to have tracked it down.
mm.
Okay.
I think it needs to be diluted more. 0.1%. 0.01%.
I would be very
Alright with it like this.
interested to see how you use it.
Well. Apparently, it occurs in green tea and is essential for green tea.
It smells like new books.
There is a,
Yeah.
but we're talking about the ones with the sort of glossy pages.
Not old books.
Textbooks.
Yes, self-published new books.
Yes. Yeah, it's not the
Ones that
recycled pulp
It's-
paper.
No, it's the shiny, bright
Yeah.
white paper.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
what you mean.
Yes, it is. It is.
Buttery
You're bang
as
on
well.
there.
So I'll explain about this
With the
molecule.
Yes.
People have
explain.
probably heard of diacetyl or acetoin, which are the things that add to margarine to make it taste like butter. Some of them have a few health concerns at the moment because, and actually not all for good reasons. So, people who work in popcorn factories get a thing called popcorn lung,
Right.
which is where you eventually develop a sensitivity to this molecule because you're breathing it in all day in large quantities. They literally pour over this diacetyl onto the tons of popcorn that are going through the factory. So it's not surprising they get ill. But that meant that when vaping came along, lots of the manufacturers were like, we're not going to use this thing just in case any amount in the lung is bad. Likely small amounts are fine, and some studies have shown that. But anyway, those molecules are, the way they work chemically is they have two oxygens, diacetyl, so I think it's like equivalent to having two lactones next to each other. So you have you have a molecule and you have two oxygens sticking out. I think they're double bonded. To the rest of it. Anyway, I'm trying to visualize it. Anyway.
Sorry, chemistry joke.
What did you say?
I said it's really, really tiny.
Yeah, trying to visualize it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, this bamboo ketone is like that functional group, if you like, the buttery bit, the thing that makes things like butter, but it's got a long tail that makes it green. So that's why it smells both green and buttery. And that's why it's...
And like new self-published books.
Yeah.
Yeah, it smells like a new self-published book that's been in someone's belly button for too long.
Why? Where is this? When have you last smelled belly buttons? This is
Don't.
Too long ago, presumably.
You have to update your views, you know.
Well, maybe the ones with grass in them. It's last summer.
Well.
It will have been last summer because
Oh yeah,
We
just
haven't
too
been
much
out
rolling
since.
around on hillocks.
hey, look, I can't wait for the Autumn Festival. We can all test
Oh,
it
I
out.
cannot wait.
Yeah.
Um,
We'll go to the Autumn Festival, put some grass, stick it in our belly buttons, and then leave it there a couple of days, take it out and see if it smells like this. That's what we're going to
that's
do.
very scientific, Sarah.
Well, you know I'm taking a tent. I've hired a whole
what
yurt.
month is this? A yurt.
A yurt. 7th to the 9th of July in...
Isn't that WPC?
No, well, I've just got home.
Ah, okay.
I get home on the Monday, and I've got to go up to
Jet lagged.
the Autumn Festival a little bit. I'm going to try not to be jet lagged by just sticking to UK time, so that when I have to get up to do my presentation at 9:30 on the Friday morning, it actually feels more like 2:30 in the afternoon.
Yep.
Because otherwise I can't do 9:30. That would be ridiculous. So I'm hoping just to, not do jet lag, just fit the time in, like just get up.
Yeah.
Do that. But so we've got a yurt which is massive, and we're running the scent tent with lots of experiments in it, and
That's
I
really good.
hope you're coming too.
Yeah, sure. I'll be happy to.
Come.
Do you have anything to show me?
I've got nothing, Harry.
Got
I've got
nothing?
I've got nothing.
There's a phrase from a TV show. I can't
It
remember.
is. I've got nothing. I don't know where that comes from. Maybe it's just life. But I have been making things which I've been finishing things off, and you've smelt everything that I've done, except something that's at home, I think. Because I've been writing this.
Oh, let's have a look.
Okay, I've been writing a new workshop.
Well, we can talk about florals then. We can talk about things that are not new. That's fine.
We can.
Oh, so
all this
why
is
is it?
all this is
Why
raw
is
materials.
why is there lots of watermarks? Just so people don't.
Yeah, it's so that they know it's mine.
Okay.
I watermarked it like crazy
I can
because.
see.
And in one point in it says, if you got a copy of this that you didn't pay for, would you mind please putting some money in my PayPal?
Yeah.
Because I know that it goes in there. So because there isn't a digital version of this yet. But, so the master plan with this is like saying that it doesn't matter so much about the number of materials like we were saying earlier on Zoom. It's if you have a technique for putting things together, then you know where the materials are likely to be fitting.
Oh, good.
in
You got
there.
resolutions. That's nice.
Yeah.
Influential ACs. They're like influencers. I like that.
Yeah. Well, it's like
VIPs.
if you put a
influential
tiny
ACs.
amount of in there, it changes everything. So I'm calling them influential aroma chemicals and influential.
Lovely.
natural stuff. So that's happening this week, which is why it's tidy. Which is that and the pop-up. I just haven't made anything.
No. I mean, I've been doing lots of stuff as well. So
I can't
not.
wait to get back in the lab.
Maybe I have things I made. I don't know.
Come on then. Let's have a whiff.
I don't know. I don't know what's been seen or not in here.
This is lunch.
Yeah. Oh.
I think I have made something.
Oh. Hang on.
Has he smelt the sandalwood thing?
Ooh, maybe not.
I haven't.
Oh, okay. I'll try it on you. After smell, you get a thing out, Harris. Otherwise, it's going to be the world's most.
Yeah. Pause it.
No, you're the star of the show now.
Ooh,
What's that?
that's peach. Oh, this is a very animalic amber for a brand I've done some work for.
Go on then. Let's have a whiff.
Memoirs of a Perfume Collector.
Oh yeah. You've done something else for them, haven't you?
Yeah, I did their first two, and then
That's
this
right.
is the. Well, I won't tell you what it's called, but
Oh wow.
you must not smell that. No. Anyway,
Wow.
so it's an animalic incensey coffee smell. All those
It's
things.
really great.
It's like it's very urban. Is the idea.
Very urban. It is very urban.
In a kind of funny way.
It's got an element of Dubai to it as well.
I think so. In
Yeah.
what way?
I just feel like. In my mind, this is what Dubai smells like.
Okay, I get it.
Can I put some on the back of my hand?
Yeah.
Gracias.
Do you like cilantro?
Cilantro?
Cilantro. Do you like coriander?
I do like coriander. I hate cilantro.
They're the same thing, aren't they?
Yeah, that was the joke.
Ah, okay. But yeah.
I love eggplant.
Aubergine, no?
I hate aubergines.
Try this.
Thank you.
This should
Wow.
you like?
Yeah.
Good. So then you're being consistent. Thank you. This is the molecule. This is the molecule in coriander that people either like genetically.
Wow, I love
or
it.
Don't like. So it's a great party trick because you can determine who likes coriander. You can find out something about someone's genetics by letting them smell something.
I like
They
that.
hate that.
So you wouldn't put this in a perfume, though, would you?
You could do.
If some people hate
It's
it,
found in very small amounts in neroli and stuff. Really,
Right.
very small amounts, but really important.
God.
It's called tridecanal.
so I know that some people would smell that and
Yeah, they would think it smells like soapy jock straps. Like they think it's
at least you're washing them if it's.
yeah, exactly. No, they think it smells like a kind of locker room smell, very
Yeah,
soapy.
I love it.
Like eating soap, like an eating soap smell.
Mm-hmm.
Not a nice one. What else we got?
Wow, what's that called?
That's called 2-tridecanal.
Catchy.
I know. This one.
I really like that. That cilantro.
It is good. It's you can always never predict whether someone will like coriander or not. And you can ruin their food by adding a little sprig.
It's really true. I love coriander. Really big fan.
This is like a little ambery thing, but I don't know what to do with it.
Oh, I'm into that as well. God, you always have really good things.
I've shown you the toast.
Yeah.
I should have done more of a wash out of my box thing.
We need to run these past Sarah as well when she gets back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this one I worked on. We can wait for Sarah to come.
So where are you at with the kombucha now? Are you a fan? Are you a convert?
Convert.
A convert, yeah.
I mean,
I've got to say it's one of that's on the lower end of all the kombuchas I've ever
I
had.
thought you've had it before.
I've never had that brand before.
We don't
No.
have to spend all weekend doing it.
So, on the one hand, it tastes nice, but on the other, it still tastes like vinegary water.
Yeah, well, it is on the way. If you leave it for a bit long, so I've got what's known as a SCOBY hotel, which is where you keep your SCOBY when you're not.
Aww.
I used to have one because I used to have
at the
loads
zoo.
of SCOBYs,
Are we currently
and they go that deep.
live or not live?
Yeah, they go that deep, but if you leave it for months, it literally just turns into actual vinegar. It's like tea vinegar.
This one said this one says they've gone through loads of effort to remove the sugar, which makes me sad.
Well, it naturally is very low in sugar because.
Right, but how does it ferment without sugar?
Well, no, you put
put it
sugar
in.
in.
And it uses it up.
You put
Yeah.
sugar in, and then
Yes.
the yeast eats it.
Yes. And poos out carbon dioxide.
Yeah.
I lied. You know when I said I got nothing?
You got some.
I've got loads. I've just forgot.
Hang on, we've got things that we've been smelling while you were gone.
Okay.
That we want to run by you.
And also come back to the bamboo.
What's that?
If you still got it.
This is.
It's nice now.
It is. Smells like a kind of aldehydic citrus.
What is it?
I have no
That's the-
idea.
Oh, that's the 2-tridecanol. It's the thing that genetically
Coriander.
makes you like or hate coriander.
Oh, that's very interesting.
I must have showed you that before. And then you've also got the
This is the ambery thing.
ambery thing. Which one? No, which is one you want on your hand.
That's on my hand.
Yeah, but oh no.
Oh, yeah, I don't know
Okay,
where that went.
this
I'm
is
sorry.
a thing for the memoirs brand, which is to be released this summer.
Okay, that's great. Is this something we're allowed to talk about then?
I guess so.
Good.
I mean, it hasn't been officially launched, but I'm not going to say the name of it.
Okay. Ooh, very nice.
It's very smoky, dark.
Yeah.
Not smoky, more like
It's
coffee amber incense.
Mhm. It smells very fashionable.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What does that mean?
Very of the. I mean, it's so it. I would say you'd get it in the very expensive department of the airport shop.
On the way to Dubai.
Yeah, maybe on the
is-
way back.
This one's similar in that case.
Yeah, because I said it smells like Dubai to me, even though I've never been. It's what I imagine Dubai to smell like.
Sorry.
Welcome. What?
This is a similar idea, and it's taken a while to get this one right because we had a bit of a miscommunication. I.e., they said like your story with the black masks and the white
Yeah.
masks.
Deep, dark, and heavy.
But it doesn't seem to leap out on this anyway.
Yeah. The question, like what?
Like, what do you mean? Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want it to smell like.
Ooh!
I wasn't expecting that.
That's a new noise from
Tickled your nostrils.
after all this time. Merci.
I'm really almost losing my voice.
This
I can
is.
feel it did an audio book last week. I had to speak for 9 hours straight, and my voice has just been going ever since.
No breaks.
I had 1 hour break.
Okay, this is. This could come from that. The oud shop over the road from Selfridges.
Yes.
The Arabian.
Yes,
what's
the
it called? Arabian-
people who are always lovely to you and everything's always half price because there's always a reason for a discount. They're always having a party.
Yeah.
Is that because it's bad?
No!
No, I know what you mean. It's very classic.
Yeah, it's one of those things where
Classic
it's always half price, but it's always 5 times more than I would.
Yeah.
than I
yes.
would pay.
They
Yeah,
put it
it's
as
still-
1,000 and
this
the
is-
half
yeah,
price you get
this
for
is-
100.
Yeah.
500.
Yeah.
It is, but it's very
They're
nice. That
always-
is.
Yeah. They're always so friendly.
Yeah, so that's a
Yeah.
oud with lots of moss, basically. Loads of Vera moss in the base, which just makes it go on and on and on.
Very nice. Okay.
Okay, what's the
All right.
news?
Here we go.
Oh, well, okay, this is
I love,
Arthur's
the design. I
favourite.
love the design. It's like
This-
it's caterpillars.
Well, Sarah Hindman, Font Sarah,
You're
Tag
in
Tasting,
for a
did them.
What am I smelling now?
A treat.
The secret one, but this is not the mod that's being entered, but this is
This is with Dreamwood. Clearwood.
this is with Clearwood, yeah.
Sandalwood.
It is a sandalwood thing, yes, but this one has Clearwood in, so I did another version that doesn't, to make sure that it was not.
Oh, I just love it.
It didn't have any proprietary things in it.
Clearwood's alright. They just mean you can't use you can't use it. I think they mean
Well,
you
I don't
can't.
know. I just made absolutely certain
Okay.
that I could.
Because Clearwood's not a base anyway.
No, it's not a base, but the method used to turn it into Clearwood might. Anyway, I took it out.
It's so
This
good.
this is Arthur's favourite I've made so far.
Wow, it's very
But we-
fruity.
Yeah, well, I made it.
Every time I smell it, it smells.
It's like sandalwood
Every time I
jam.
smell it, it
Yeah.
smells different. I get something different from it. I
I
love
smelled an
it.
earlier version.
Jamblewood.
Jamblewood.
I made
It's like
it.
Davana and raspberries and stuff like that.
Yes, it is.
Blackcurrant?
No,
Sorry.
actually no, but yes. Yeah, but no.
It smells very different on the strip to how it does on the...
On the Arthur, yeah.
Yeah.
But so these festival fragrances.
What's that for?
I can't remember.
Because it's special.
Yeah. It's better than that. So this is sort of. Turns out that Napoleon used to use 2 litres of 2 litres
Sorry.
of fragrance every day. And along the lines of these travel bottles,
With the wine on them.
well,
they look like wine.
they look like wine, but they're
Yeah.
travel bottles of eau de cologne. So if you are at a festival or somewhere where you don't have access to lots of hot water or lots of clothes, but you don't want to complete stink, spray yourself with this so you smell lovely. And that is the MCK, the Mach 1, which is Mandarin Cedar Kumquat.
So good.
But I've made myself a base which is along the lines of what used to be used those which used to be used 100 odd years ago, to as a ground
Yeah.
for the other materials, and it turns out it lasts and lasts. So
I get some coumarin stuff, and I also get something bitter, maybe like petitgrain or...
well, there is coumarin in
It's
there,
really nice.
Okay.
and there's bergamot in there, and this is the bough.
Oh wow.
This is the blackcurrant
Oh wow.
Apple
What's
lavender.
the camphoraceous, the kind of like sarriette note? Like fresh cypress needles.
I don't know. It's
Yeah, there
some
is-
combination then of blackcurrant, apple, and lavender. Well, it's fructone, lavender essential oil, cassis.
Cassis base.
Yes.
Because that's like the
3.5.
piney note. Wow.
Yeah.
I've never put cassis base with lavender before, but that must be the effect.
I wanted to make it a kind of British garden thing.
It's very kind of fresh and...
Well, that's the master plan. Is so that'd be like whole weekend's tent's worth to share,
Yeah,
and it's refillable and it's
that would be like a year's worth, no?
Well, it depends how muddy you get and how many people are there. There's the smaller bottles, but I think Sarah's just done such a... So these are going out. These are sort of getting launched next week. So I have done some new stuff, but it's not that things I'm working on, it's things I've almost finished. So also at the event I've done Brackenbury,
Oh yeah.
which is because I did Hammersmith, I did Court of Ravens, so I finally finalised Brackenbury. And this is, so Brackenbury is where we are. We're in Brackenbury village right now, and there are lots of what were little workers' cottages, little
Need
workers'
more.
cottages. Okay, have more.
As in,
And
I
then
need-
now,
This
they're
because that
now-
one's such a powerhouse that I need to...
yeah, and now they're little merchant bankers' cottages.
Okay.
So this is very, very low concentration. This is quite high. Yeah,
Low.
yeah,
High.
yeah.
Because this smells less strong. It's more cedary and subtle.
Which is a conversation that we were having a couple of weeks ago about how some things smell stronger even though there's a lot less in it. So there's, yes, imagine that 100 years ago in this area when a worker actually lived in the cottage, and so coming up to autumn you've got your apples ripening and some berries and the last of the roses and the shed and the pipe smoke. Yeah, so it's...
I get a lovely, elegant cedarwood, but I don't get that many fruits. Maybe I'm just so fruited out by the rest.
Yeah, but that's fine. I want it to be not, me and the fruits.
Mostly shed for me, but that's fine. That's a good memory.
Yeah, what on earth's going on down there?
I'll shut that door.
Yeah, shut that door. Who's playing crappy videos? And
It's Arthur with his TikToks.
the final version of Aunt Pyrrha's Adventurous Past,
Thank you.
which is a
Nice.
1939 style. What we're ending up calling chambre was halfway between a chypre and an amber.
Chambre.
Yes.
Which also is bedroom.
Yes.
Sultry.
Sorry. It just makes me laugh every time.
Did the lavender go up in this mod compared to the last time? Because it's more tippy-toppy to me.
I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same as
Wow.
last time you smelt it. It just, what happened was we allowed it to age.
I would
And
expect it to get more
then
mellow.
Well, you thought it was before?
I
think
I remember being more mellow than this.
I think it's more mellow on skin.
Ah, okay.
Mm.
And you might have smelt it at 100% strength.
True. Mm.
Yeah, it's the ones that you don't want to take away from your nose. You know, they're the ones.
Yeah,
that,
it's like IFF did the whole series of patents on the addictiveness of this sort of thing.
Did they?
Trying to calculate what makes a fragrance addictive.
Does
I don't
it?
know what they concluded, but
The Hedione?
well, no.
Oh, no, there isn't anything.
do you want to smell
What did they conclude? You can't just leave
Oh,
it there.
okay,
What did they conclude?
They did some sort of EEG studies on this and stuff. May I have some more small ones?
Yes.
Thank you. I don't know what particular materials came away. I need to read it again.
Okay.
It might have been one of those things that wasn't a patent. It was just a marketing. Oh, sorry.
Last one.
Well, don't show me all of them.
All right, put it away again. We'll do that in a minute. No, one of yours. Sorry. Count away. Thank you. Oh, mine would be mine.
No, because I did the same before. So
Whoa. That smells like a sweet shop. Rhubarb. Custard.
Pear.
Pear drops.
interesting.
I'm getting
You
pear
haven't
drops.
said the main ingredient yet.
Okay. Peach.
Yeah, it's one of the main ingredients. Yeah.
One of them. Okay.
Think about the sensation.
Now I'm thinking minty peachy pear.
Yeah.
This is extraordinary in a wonderful way. You know me.
But it's not for
fruity.
candles. But the issue is it doesn't really do very well in the candles. So I need to readjust it. This is the first first attempt, and I just called it freshly minted. But
It's really interesting that I mean I
because
I like
most mint
so much.
becomes toothpaste. But if you fruity the mint,
Oh.
then it becomes weird minty fruit.
Yes.
Yeah, but not really. Like I don't smell it and go, ooh, minty
No.
No, just
at all.
refreshing.
Yeah. So that's the goal with that.
Wow. What's the main ingredient was mint? Was it? Is that what you?
Well, it doesn't.
When you
take-
said we
About
had
15% peach stuff and about 30% mint stuff. Stuff like that.
Right.
Well, I think you've made a pear.
It's pear drops to me, definitely.
Do you want to smell something unpleasant?
Oh yes, always.
Go on.
This smells like post-breakup alcoholism. Ooh. Glad that was closed. Or was it? Not really.
Uh-oh, now you're going to walk around smelling like post-breakup.
Oh, on the way
People are
home, people
No,
are just going to
no,
look sorry
thankfully,
for you. Right, okay.
It's very, very, very diffusive, so you're fine.
It'll have left, right. Because it was a very short breakup and you got over it really quickly.
Exactly. Here you go.
Cool, thank you.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, what that is that you forgot to change your socks, and what's more, they're nylon
They're now becoming
sports socks.
kombucha.
They are ready to stand up and run into the washing machine by themselves because they can't be in each other's company any longer.
Is that what it is? That is what it is, isn't it?
No,
Wait,
but
why did you? Why? What? Why?
Sorry,
why
I had
did
to
you make this?
I had to pause
didn't
that.
make it.
Oh, you didn't make it.
It's called isoamyl alcohol. Is
Thanks
it
for
unpaused?
that.
No, it's on pause now. Why do you want me to pause it again?
Unpaused.
No, I'm saying, are we rolling?
We're rolling,
Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
and everyone will forever be going, what happened when he turned the camera off?
Yeah, I know, right? We got invaded. No. It's very intense. This should be smelled not at 100%.
It's very intense.
Put it somewhere away if
It's-
when you're done. But it's
Awful.
very important for any sort of boozy notes, or also like found in loads of fruits
Oh
in
my.
small amounts.
Well, I've managed to get away with it so far. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
without
no,
it,
but it might already be clean the bases,
yes,
right?
that's
Yeah.
fine. I just or in the naturals.
Yeah.
That
I
is.
don't think I'll be buying
Fusel.
any.
Do you remember Fusel?
Yes.
Fusel is about 60% this.
Not only do I remember it, I've got a bottle of it downstairs.
Yeah, exactly.
It
Yeah.
doesn't smell.
Pardon me.
It's got this and other bits. But
That is-
But I was about to say, genetically speaking, chemically speaking,
Mm-hmm.
it is objectively lots of that in it.
Okay.
I feel like every time I smell that, I lose a million brain cells.
Yes. Away. Away.
Awful. Terrible.
Now do you want to smell something?
Never want to smell that
That
again.
smells something nice. I
pretty.
did ask you, do you want to smell something unpleasant? And you said,
Yeah, we
yes,
said
yes.
We- exactly like that, in
Yeah.
fact. We both went, yes.
And now I
Exactly
feel
that, so-
forever stupider as a result.
Fortunately, we now know that brain cells regenerate.
Yes.
and
It's probably
so you're
stimulated
okay.
some growth, yeah.
Yes.
What's that?
Dom's got
Smelling
one.
strips.
Oh.
Yes, they
So
magically.
this is an
roll.
oracy thing?
Well, it is actually called.
Or a Shivko?
No, it's called Cherry Who,
Oh.
and it smells very different after we smelt that from.
No, but I smelled it before,
we-
briefly.
I've rolled mine up. Can I steal the strip?
Yes, Arthur.
You like the guy with the pizza?
Yeah.
This went down very well yesterday with the visiting Korean women,
Ah.
and there's one
Why? What could be the reason?
because it's good.
No, I know I didn't mean like that. I meant like why that one in particular. Why would anyone like
because
that?
we just you know because it's based it's sort of based on cherry blossom.
Okay.
So there is now one tree in the next street that smells. There's a
Oh.
cherry blossom tree that smells. It's
I
worth,
thought there was still debate about whether they do smell.
yeah, well, yes, all the rest of them don't. But
Oh.
there's the little shoots off the bottom of one. It's literally this is
We discussed it in
we
the last
talked it
video.
yesterday, but it's worth going around the corner and smelling this
Is
tree.
it still there?
Yes,
Okay.
I'll tell you which. Or you can just walk
Does it
down
still
six
smell in the
more.
evening?
Walk down the street
Yes.
on your hands and knees, because it's the little shoots at the bottom, isn't it?
It's not that low down.
Oh,
You'd miss
right.
it. If you
You
went
can
down
also,
hands and
you
knees,
can
you'd
also
miss it.
walk there and then get on your hands and knees. You don't have to go all the way from here.
But also, if you went your hands and knees, you would miss it because it's higher up than that.
Oh.
Just don't go on your hands and
That's
knees.
how long your legs are. This is like bergamot, orris, raspberry to me.
It's just, like not dissimilar.
Oh,
to
I
the
thought you were
formula.
going to say it's none of those things.
No, it's also bitter almond essential oil. And chunk of iron.
What's the Cherry Who reference?
I can't. Oh wait. We were deciding whether Cherry ought to have a surname.
Oh, like
So,
Ethel.
like,
Ethel
yes,
Mossel.
Ethel. So who were we naming it after? So we ended up calling it Cherry Who. And then this is the parfum version. And then there's an eau de parfum called Cherry Where.
Need more Cherry How?
Maybe.
Cherry Wasser?
Cherry whatever.
No, Cherry Wasser.
That's a perfumer joke. Cherry Wasser is the head perfumer at Guerlain.
Right, there we go.
It's not spelt cherry. It's Thierry.
Ah, cherry.
Yes. But yeah. If one misheard that and we were calling it Cherry Who, it's like,
Very French.
oh, that would be terrible. Okay, so that's actually when I said I've got nothing, I've got something.
I mean, exactly. There's always things in the cupboard, aren't there?
Suddenly remembered. Yes.
What else is here?
Just these are getting
Wow.
launched at Le Pop-Up Not Shop.
Not sure. Presumably you've already announced that to your...
No, they'll just be there when they turn up. Because the labels just arrived, so.
No, I mean to people who are watching this.
What's people watching this?
Do they know about it?
What, the launch or the shop or
The shop.
the not shop?
Go back and smell the sandalwood thing now, if you've got it. to
What
hand.
sandalwood thing?
This one, the one that was in that.
That one.
Oh.
Here you go.
It's much more quiet now,
Mm.
but very sandalwoody.
Yeah.
You put it to good use.
Thank you.
Look, I'm going to give
It's
you
just-
That's yours.
something that's...
This is the best noises that we get from Arthur.
Cat noises.
can't put it into words.
That's fine. You just put it into noise and we'll keep it like that. We'll use a
animal
whole other
grunts.
language.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So,
I think we look at the art that Arthur has made. Hand it over.
I think.
That's brilliant.
Well,
That's
it'll
like-
fall apart.
No,
Oh, there we go.
I'm going to be careful with it.
Can you?
The Arthur scent strip art.
On a little plinth.
Oh, wow, look at this. If this was in metal, this would be a what's it called? Who's that sculptor? Gives the G.
Giacometti?
No,
No.
it's British sculptor. Anyway.
Yeah, you need to.
Definitely
It's
not Henry Moore,
it's lost on the
Henry
white
Moore.
background. You need to.
Henry Moore's who I mean.
Henry Moore does not begin with G in any way, shape, or form.
Henry.
Also, it's quite-
But like, if that's within sheet metal, I feel like it could be a. Anyway.
His
Yeah.
tended to be a little bit more solid. It's like
Hmm.
the Quentin Crisp thing about Henry Moore. He said, I think it was, if you saw a Henry Moore, everybody would say, look, there's a Henry Moore. But if you saw Henry Moore, you'd say, who's he?
That's very true. That's very true.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm not going to say anything
Okay.
because
Ever. Promise.
I mean you're all glad.
Okay.
Wow. That's a lot, isn't it?
That's not an aroma. That is an entire sensory overload.
Oh.
That is
What?
a very specific plant to me. It's
I'm finding it quite scary. Why do you say oh?
Because I thought you were going to say something nice. And then you said it's an overload.
Well, it's just it's a lot.
Yeah,
There's
this
a
is
lot
1%
going
solution
on.
as well.
It's filling my head and leaking out of the ears.
I'm getting a lot of fern,
Interesting.
but fern after you've just broken the stem.
It's like
It's
like
a
the
plant's
milk
warning
that comes
signal.
out of a plant.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is a plant's warning signal.
This is poison.
I
Yeah.
do feel as if it's very dangerous.
Yeah.
This is called dibutyl sulfide. Now, people are familiar with dimethyl sulfide as the very useful, very stinky cabbagey thing that you often add to fruits and rose to make them sing, and it's very important in risotto, for example. But the butyl version is more elegant and less gassy and more.
So, how when you say it's poison, do you mean it occurs in Christian Dior's poison, or
No,
this is
no,
poisonous?
no, it's not neither. I just mean
Okay.
it smells like something that would kill you.
Right.
It smells like a plant that, to me, my main description is sting nettle.
Yes, yeah, I get that.
Stingy nettle, or kind of
That's
like
what it
fig
is.
milk, fig juice,
It's a little bit like nettle soup.
but also violet leaf. Do you know you get the kind of violet leaf oiliness,
Yes.
and also
Last time I had nettle soup was one that Nick made.
Yeah.
Brilliant, it was
That's
gorgeous.
nice, though. Yeah, Nick's very good at nettle soup.
Ah, it's
I need to
delicious.
have it. I need to have it. Never had it. Before.
Really
All right,
delicious.
well, if their nettles all grow in the garden this year, we'll harvest them and bring them in. But
Thank
the
you.
foxes have dug up most of the
Don't
nettle
they get
beds.
stung?
It didn't seem to bother them. Well, they dug it while there weren't any nettles there.
Oh, okay.
But they've dug a...
Got free gardeners.
Not they
Anyway,
call
so
them
yeah,
what?
oily, sappy, planty, but kind of it smells blue to me. Blue and white,
That's
not
interesting.
green.
It smells to me a little bit like the damp corners of a Victorian swimming pool changing rooms.
I like that.
Wow.
You know, we do a great job putting people off these things.
Well, my answer, if anybody asked me what would you do with this, was I think, put a tiny bit in something that seems a little bland and see the life that it generates.
So, purportedly, this is essential to make Fahrenheit.
Ooh.
The violet leaf top note in Fahrenheit,
What's
supposedly essential that you use this along with methyl octane carbonate, undercavitol, whatever, these things like that. So, apparently, people need subtitles when I speak and say material names.
Yes.
We should have them rolling along the bottom. Send you a list.
Yeah, good idea that.
Or popping up.
Look, send me a list
Yeah.
and I'll put them in the comments.
Yes, that's good.
The description, that's, yeah. Because I
Yeah.
forget, because Arthur's not going to do that. You know, it's a Bobby's pace scale. It's I can't afford to pay him to do that.
Anyway.
Not yet.
I mean, to be fair, I think I would just misspell and hear everything wrong anyway.
Ethyl malto. Yeah. Cherry wasser. Yeah, so in fact you probably make it into melon if you added some
Cherry who?
some cis-6 nonanol. Can you get melon?
Jana, who comes to our classes online, she found that if you put lang lang with melanol,
Okay,
she
I feel
got
like
a hyacinth.
I don't like
note.
either of those things, but go on.
No, but she made herself a hyacinth.
Oh.
I know, I've got to try
cool.
it now.
So, sorry, ylang ylang.
And melanol.
Oh, see, I haven't used melon for ages now.
This smells like melanol.
That smells like melon plus that dibutyl sulfide.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Mm.
Did Darth get one of these?
No, it's just an example of how you can make it disappear, or like how you can make it do something.
Right.
So now it no longer smells like Victorian changing rooms.
No.
Why is it folded over like this?
Because one end is melon
Right.
material and one end is the sing nettle.
Saving
Yeah.
sense.
Saving planet one sensitive at a time.
Thank you.
Great, I'm just warning you that we're on the
Nearly
home straight
ready,
now.
Yeah, we're coming to the end of our useful life.
I feel like we should have comments from last week on this section.
Last week.
As in whenever the last episode was. Episode?
You can call them episodes.
I don't necessarily put them up in the order in which they are filmed.
This one has not enough left to actually dip, but it has enough left to smell.
Okay. I think you get some pointy bits in the corner.
Well, there's not enough.
Okay, alright then, not.
It's like a very elegant vanilla.
May I smell the cap?
Oh, wow, that is
Wow.
very elegant.
You made a trumpet. No? You went from animal
An
to
elegant
instrument.
Yeah, wow. That's
Oh, I see.
spectacular.
This is one of yours. This is one of yours, yes. This
Well,
is
you made
Harrison.
that?
Yeah.
It's a
Spectacular.
Harrison.
You see, right, I in the hotel, it says Gourmand Comforts on it. And I thought, that is such a Harrison kind of a
That's just a category,
phrase.
yeah.
Yeah, that. I didn't even spot that you had your brand name on it, but the Gourmand Comforts, yes. That
was just my way of categorising it into because I had multiple of the same brief.
well done.
I'm like a dog. I close my eyes when I get patted.